Hey guys, good day, good day. This is Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. Got some great news for you guys. I want to announce two price changes. Our first one is our big year-end extravaganza. It started yesterday for our 90-day ongoing training on the dispatcher side, self-paced with the modules, the exams and certificates and things like that. The second one is the in-person week-long training at our Exodus Logistics Learning Center, 3101 American Legion Road, Suite 21A, Chesapeake, Virginia, 23321. So if you're a person who learns better and you can take information better in person, then that week-long training can benefit you. It's more high level. Of course, the 90-day program is obviously more time. It's 12 weeks as opposed to 1 week. So 90 days, 3 months, things of that nature, self-paced with the 4 modules, the tools and resources, access to load boards, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the two price changes that we're speaking about. Let me go to the website here and see if you can see this. So from our homepage under Dispatcher 101, we will go to our products menu. And in the products menu, the first one, we've changed our prices. So our in-person training, again, it was $399. And by the way, our next in-person week-long training will be Monday, October 16th through Friday, October 20th, okay, for that week. And from 9 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We have our in-person week-long trainings live at our Logistics Learning Center every third week of each month. We're coming up with a date and times for the November training. Seats are limited. It's a very intimate, close-knit training session. So you can ask all the questions you like to be able to get the best understanding and get the answers from me in real time, in real person. And every now and then we'll have guests come in, real brokers, shippers, trucking companies, things of that nature. So you'll be able to take advantage of the best possible instruction for a dispatcher from our perspective, okay? So the trainings, the week-long trainings was $399. Now they are $299, so $100 cheaper, because we want to make it as affordable as possible for you, right? So what do you get, right? So the week-long training, you get on Monday, 2 things. We talk about what is freight dispatching and who are the freight dispatchers. Basically, who are you? What is your role as an independent freight dispatcher? What you can do and what you cannot do in the eyes of the governing body of the transportation industry, namely DOT, Department of Transportation, as well as the FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. So there are certain things, there are certain guidelines that the FMCSA came out and said that dispatchers or bona fide agents, as they call them in some cases, can or cannot do. If you act or behave outside of these guidelines, then you are required to become a broker and you can be fined, okay? So as long as you behave within the guidelines, basically, essentially just play by their rules. And they've laid the rules out for the dispatchers, okay? So you can be a dispatcher. There are rules for that. So, but on Monday, we talk about what is freight dispatching and who are the freight dispatchers. We also talk about what are the pre-requirements or prerequisites to freight dispatching, right? As far as getting your business set up, your LLC, EIN, and things of that nature, okay? And then Tuesday, we get into what we call our dispatcher packet. And in our packet, it contains 3 documents. The dispatcher agreement, which is the contract between the motor carrier and the freight dispatcher. The carrier profile, which is the carrier's way of giving you, the dispatcher, your requirements of them, right? You know, they want to go so many miles at so much per mile, carry so much weight, you know, just give you requirements. What do I want from my dispatcher for me? Okay, that's the carrier profile. And then the third document in the dispatcher packet is called the limited power of attorney, where the carrier gives you the authority or the limited power to represent them in certain matters as it relates to booking loads for them. Okay, and that document specifically has to be notarized. Okay, so, and then the supporting documents, we discussed those as well. What are the supporting documents that you, as the independent freight dispatcher, need copies of from the carrier to return to you as the dispatching service so that you can more effectively and efficiently provide the dispatching service for them? Okay, and we go over those, why they are, what they are, and why you as an independent dispatcher should have those in your possession up front, okay, before you start booking your first load for this specific carrier. Okay, so that's on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we talk about equipment types. What are the specific equipment types? What are the three major equipment types and why they are what they are? What are the specialty equipment types and why they are what they are? And then from the perspective of a dispatch service, why is it easier for a beginner dispatcher to start with the major equipment types as opposed to the specialties? And we get into that in detail. We explain, we even define equipment types. Okay, so, and then on Thursday, we cover two things. We cover the different ways or methods to actually get a carrier convinced that they need you as their dispatcher. What are certain techniques, what strategies, certain things that you have to do as a dispatcher that can be effective for you, depending on where you are in the country and things of that nature. And then also on Thursday, we talk about the process and the workflow, actually dispatching, doing it, right? What is the process? When you get your carrier, you get all your paperwork you need returned to you as a dispatch service. Now you're ready to work, right? You're ready to book the loads. What is that? What does that entail, right? From the process of finding a load on a spot market load board to calling the broker about that load, negotiating the rate, setting the carrier up if they're not approved under the brokerage, rate confirmations, following the carrier through from pickup to destination, and everything in between. Okay, so we go through the whole workflow and we do examples, right? So, and then on Friday, we will have a quiz, give you guys a quiz, and then you get your certificates of completion, certificates of achievement from going through this week-long training. Okay, so hopefully after the week-long training, you have enough high-level information that it'll have established for you a foundation for you to grow and a springboard for you to get into dispatching and scaling your company to bring on more carriers and more carriers. So, okay, so that is our week-long in-person training held at our Exodus Logistics Learning Center, 3101 American Legion Road, Suite 21A, Chesapeake, Virginia, 23321. We have those every third week of each month. Our last one was in September, the week of the 18th. This one will be this coming Monday, October, what is that, 16th. So seats are limited. Sign up today. Don't miss out. You will not regret it. Trust me on that. So it's be very detailed. You get materials, you learn from it, you grow, you ask questions, and you could decide after the week-long training if, in fact, dispatching is for you or not going through this program. It's kind of an inexpensive way to decide if you want to continue. Based on, we talk about market trends, what's going on in the market, is fluctuating, is heading in the right trajectory or not, right? So we go into those things as well because we keep pace with current analytical market trends. So our week-long in-person live training with me, Charles from the Exodus Logistics Learning Center. You'll see my beautiful wife, and we'll have the students in here in our intimate setting. We have about 25 seats and they're filling up. So come join us. Our next one will be October 16th through October 20th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, register today, come to the site. The link is here, and we'll also put it in the description of the video. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.